Today is 26 January, Republic Day. 3 days ago, it was Bose's birthday. Bose is one of world's most famous freedom fighter. Yet he mysteriously disappeared in Taiwan in 1945. So the theory of crash is very popular, but many people debate this. So far, there is no conclusive answer. All answers are vague, inconclusive, even fake answers. These such answers are given by Chandrachur Ghosh, Anuj Dar, G.D. Bakshi and others. I'm not saying they are liars, but I'm saying that their answer is not convincing. Today I will discuss the angle which nobody really wants to discuss. So before we begin this video, do not forget to subscribe this channel. Do like this video. Do, do share to others, to your loved ones. And of course, do press bell button so that you get notification. Let's begin our topic. It was year 1945 when Bose was in Saigon, already seeing the losses in Southeast Asia. Bose was desperate to move to Manchuria. So he met Japanese general in Saigon, which is in Vietnam, today Ho Chi Minh City, for the last time in ASEAN. So he took the flight and went to Manchuria, but mysteriously plane disappeared in Taiwan. And from Taiwan, nothing is known. Many people say he died. His so-called ashes was recovered and then taken to Japan, where it is kept today. Everyone wants DNA test for confirmation and to know other mystery. But ironically, Bose's own relative come and oppose it, saying that they believe plane was crashed. Nothing else. Why this story? So we have to know what really happened. Remember, both Taiwan and South China was occupied by Japan. So when Bose plane was flying over Taiwan, Bose played deception. Japan played deception. From there, plane was diverted to central China instead of going through the usual route. And planes somewhere have landed in central China, which was under the control of Wang Jingwei regime. Wang Jingwei was although dead, but his still regime was there. Wang Jingwei was friendly to Chiang Kai-shek initially, but later he chose to join hand with Japanese forces. So why he chose to land in central China instead of Manchuria? Remember, Manchuria was facing invasion from Soviet. Bose did not trust what Soviet may do to him, since Soviet are allies of America at that time. So what to do? He chose to land in central China. But why central China? Were they friendly? For that, we have to go back to 1937 when Japan began invading China. At that time, there was one main general in Manchuria area, that was Chiang Kai-shek. When Chiang Kai-shek went to Manchuria area, which was at that time facing invasion, he met Chiang Kai-shek. But Chiang Kai-shek kidnapped him and forced Chiang Kai-shek to sign deal with Mao Zedong, his arch rival, to make a united front against Japanese. And through this Sino-Japanese War began to take off. Now, there is one fact that everyone knows, that Chiang Kai-shek had affair with daughter of Mussolini. And we also have to remember, Chiang Kai-shek was pro-Mao, and hence Chiang Kai-shek is believed to have colluded with Japanese because of affair with Mussolini's daughter, and Mussolini was pro-Japanese, and Mussolini was ally of Hitler. So Hitler, Mussolini and Tojo signed treaty in 1940, and it was at this time Bose also met Hitler and made alliance with Hitler, and it was Hitler and Mussolini who introduced Bose to Tojo of Japan. Now connect the dots. You are understanding what I am saying. When Bose reached central China in 1945, he chose to defect to Mao camp because in Wang Jingwei area, Maoist camp was growing very strong. Unlike in Chiang Kai-shek controlled Western China, Maoist camp was very weak, very poor. So why? Why this? Because in 1945, most of Japanese soldiers realized that they are about to lose World War. So Japanese soldiers chose not to return back to Japan, fearing that Americans may punish them. So they chose to remain in China. Almost all Japanese soldiers chose to remain in China. Very few returned. So what happened? Japanese soldiers began to defect to these two parties, Kuomintang of Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong's Maoist camp. So mostly they defected to Mao Zedong Maoist camp because of what story I said. Though there were many Japanese soldiers who did defect to Chiang Kai-shek camp. Bose chose Maoist camp because he feared what Chiang Kai-shek may do because of his friendly attitude with Russians. After that, civil war happened, and in civil war, Japanese forces as well as Chiang Kai-shek forces were defeated, and the Japanese soldier of Mao Zedong as well as Mao Zedong's homegrown peasant soldier defeated the Chiang Kai-shek forces and won the civil war. Chiang Kai-shek retreated to Taiwan, and from there he set his exile government, and Japanese soldiers who remained loyal to Chiang Kai-shek also moved to Taiwan. Mao, after winning the China, became the ruler of China, and Bose chose to defect there. Bose became his small servant, just like Pui was. Pui was gardener, and remember, before he was a gardener of Mao's garden, Pui was emperor of Manchuria, puppet emperor, who was actually controlled by Japanese. So Bose had a tragic end, like Pui. Bose, who was a great freedom fighter, became a small servant in Chinese government. Now, why Bose had such a horrible ending? His horrible ending actually began in 1938 when he was forced out of Congress party by Gandhi. And it was Tagore who convinced Bose not to resist Gandhi, not to fight back against Gandhi, by saying that if Bose fight against Gandhi, he is breaking unity and which may spoil India's freedom struggles against British. What Bose was and what Bose became. What a horrible tragedy he had. Sad, sad, sad. May God be with him. May God be with his soul. Om Shanti to him. So please do like this channel. Please do like the video. And please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click bell button. You will get regular notification from there. Thank you. Namaste.